going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital. Once again, I'm joined with Seba from the Pitchfork. We are back for another transfer video. It is deadline day. If you haven't seen our last videos, we spoke about all the done deals that happened on deadline day and maybe a few just before, a day before. This video, we're just going to touch on some deals that didn't go through. We're going to speak about some teams that didn't really make any business, like Chelsea, some of the bigger teams, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Like we said, it is January. You don't really expect massive signings, but a little bit of business we did see from some of these clubs.
A lot of talks, like a lot of big stories about big players going here and there, and a lot of them we actually thought might happen this time, and they didn't. So that's pretty much what we're going to cover, right?
We'll start where I want to start off first. Is I want to touch on Gareth Bale. This is the broken record that just keeps breaking, because every transfer window he's leaving. He has a falling out with the president. Has a falling out with Zidane.
With the fans.
The fans don't like him. Like you've seen, like when he got subbed on that game and all the fans were bullying him, he was just laughing back at him.
Cheeky grin, yeah.
I mean, and we saw the flag that he brought up in the Euro qualifiers with the
Wales, Golf, Madrid in that order.
Madrid in that order, yeah. Like, so we all expected.
It's been so turbulent, man. I've never seen a player with this much chaos involving his own club. You know,
to me, it just feels like he doesn't care. And obviously, Tottenham, I think. Speculation that were in for him. I think he was telling me Daniel Levy might have been.
There were stories about
Madrid.
Levi being in Madrid to actually finish the deal. How true that was, who knows? But obviously it didn't go through. It's a shame, to be honest, because I think the Premier League is missing Gareth Bale. It's been too long since he's been gone, and I think Tottenham, it could be a revelation.
I just don't think Tottenham will.
They won't fork out that money, to be honest.
Not just for the price tag for his wages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't think they'll fork it out. And then now that China is getting rid of the wage, the whole foreigners and the wage packet.
Yeah, there's no.
Plus they got this nice little coronavirus happening. No one's gonna really want to go there. So
too many beers, eh?
Too many beers. Yeah. But it's an interesting one for me. Even I mean, look, Real Madrid at the moment have stepped it up. I think they're first on the table. They're in the final of the Copa del Rey, I think.
I don't think this guy's played a minute of
but like just in general, I mean, they didn't, as a club, they didn't really need to make any major signings. I mean, I know they got James Rodriguez back this season from his loan spell away. So I don't know. It looks like that. What's his name? Vinicius Junior has kind of.
Yeah, he's
filled in that role. I mean, look, they haven't really replaced Ronaldo. Hazard hasn't really had the best of starts. Now, I think now he's in this.
Look, it takes time. It all come together. Like you said, they're coming first. There's no reason to panic. You know, and if they're first without being at their best, imagine when they do hit that peak, they might be unplayable. But who knows? Again, shame Gareth Bale's not leaving. We do want to see him play. He's one of those players. Once he's gone, there's not going to be another one like him. But for now, he's pretty content to sit on the sidelines, play some golf, and get paid his $500 a week.
That's how it is.
I blame him. Let's move on.
That's Bale. Look, the other one, Mertens, will go on Napoli. There's two players I want to touch on with Napoli. One of them's Mertens. The other one's Koulibaly.
Yeah.
I mean, there was rumours that a deal was already being done for the summer for him to go to United. There has been no talk after that.
Yeah, they won't get rid of him.
You never know. But I think he's made it clear that he wants to leave. Napoli have also said that they're not going to let him go until the summer, because you can make a deal now, sign a contract, but you can wait till next season.
Well, you could even sign him.
Liverpool's done that a lot as well. Liverpool has done with Keita. They've signed him and then he comes in later. I think they with someone else as well.
Chelsea did it with what's his name, the American Pulisic.
Yeah, Pulisic as well. So, but nothing like that has come out of Napoli or Italy for Koulibaly.
But Mertens himself, so there's been obviously less stories, but this specific transfer window seemed pretty certain he was going to go to Chelsea.
Yeah, that was one that's been rumbling on for a few days now, and especially on deadline day.
Yeah, it picked up real momentum.
It was picking up momentum, but there was during this deadline day, I think the last maybe two or 3 hours, all the managers are doing press conferences for the weekend, for the game
coming,
and obviously no one cares about the game. Everyone's asking about.
There's bigger things going apparently.
Everyone's asking about the transfers. They asked Lampard. Lampard simply said no deal. Giroud leaving as well. He said no deal.
Stayed.
But the Mertens ones for me is why not take the risk? Why not? Yes, I know he's 28. If I'm not, I mean,
I don't know,
it's
I'm
not
not-
like he's
I'm
an
not
old
sure.
age. I mean,
He's not old.
You could be at
get some good
peak.
football out of
Yeah, you
that.
could get
And
about 4 or 5 years.
I think that he could have been the true replacement to Hazard. Finally, the 6 months after he leaves, they missed out on a good player. They need something. They're not quite at their best. Abraham's out injured. Maybe now Giroud can actually step in and play some football.
Yeah,
Hopefully for him.
They also got what's his name?
Hudson, Callum Hudson.
No, the other striker. What's his name? Bashwai. They have Bashwai
Batshuayi.
as well. I mean, he looked like he was in the picking order before even Giroud.
Yeah.
So
Well, he is.
I think Mertens would have fit perfectly. I think in this Chelsea team.
Well, what about
With-
Cavani? Even him, there was rumbles of him.
Yeah,
trying to go to,
Cavani. I think. Look, with United going after him, he already said he rejected that deal with personal terms, whatever it might be. Chelsea were obviously keen on getting him in, but personally, I think Cavani, he has his heart set on Atletico Madrid, and now I don't know, because maybe they've waited too long. Is Casemiro go back there?
Casemiro,
Yeah.
the Real Madrid player.
Did he? Was he at Madrid?
Oh no, Carrasco.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Carrasco. He
He went
returned
back,
on loan.
but on loan. So maybe because of that,
Yeah,
they didn't go.
but different players.
Yeah, I know,
very
but
different
you're
players.
looking at more. I don't know. You're looking at more players in. I know Cavani. You can rotate him as another player. I know he's a true number 9, but you can rotate him in that front three.
Yeah.
But like you said, they do got Costa still there. They got
Costa, Morata,
they
Felix.
They got all these players that can play in that role. I think he had his heart set on Atletico Madrid, so maybe he wasn't really looking for offers elsewhere.
Yeah,
And look, the deal just fell through, and now he's
gonna stay.
He's going to
for
stay
at
at
least 6
PSG.
months.
My issue with that is now he's made it clear that he wants to leave.
Is he gonna play
is
at
he
all?
gonna play? I think he will play, but then you leave that kind of like a sour taste with the fans, with maybe
Yeah.
with the club a little bit.
Yeah,
And
of
maybe some of the
course.
players like you wanted to leave, and like some of the players that want that position, and now have to sit back on the bench if
he does
Cavani
start.
does keep playing.
Well, I think the issues came from the fact that he is the all-time scorer, and then Icardi's come in and pretty much taken his spot, and he's been sitting on the bench. So
that's another reason
I
why.
think it's fair for him to want to leave.
It's fair, but
He's
look,
had to play second fiddle to Ibrahimovic, which he did without having a cry. Neymar came in, he's had issues with him, and now again he's on the bench. So I think they should have let him go.
I think. I still think he will end up at Atletico in the summer.
Probably.
I think once. You never know. A deal could have even been
We'll
done
see.
for the summer. But
6 months is a long time. Anything could happen.
that's Cavani. That's like we're saying, we're touching a bit on Chelsea as well.
Yeah, Chelsea with no
didn't really
signings.
get anyone in. Napoli. Yeah, just interesting. I
Stubborn.
mean, they're coming like what, 5th,
Yeah,
6th. They're not
they're
really
struggling.
doing it the best as they usually the previous seasons. But yeah, look, we touched on them. Also sticking into the Premier League, Richarlison. Now Barcelona have come in and said
Massive bid.
he's 85 million. We want Richarlison. I mean, that's
It's huge.
look. You know what? And we're speaking about this off camera a little bit as well. You got to look at the bigger picture. When Barcelona come knocking, you have that feeling that you need to leave. You might never get this opportunity again. You are at Everton. You could potentially go to a club where you're going to win the league, where you're going to win all the domestic cup competitions and win the Champions League. There's you pick you weigh the two up.
It's big.
But we all know where it's more likely for you to go. But if you look at the bigger picture, Suarez is injured with a knee injury.
Yeah,
They need a replacement.
he'll be back in about
So when
2
he comes
months.
back, what's going to happen now with Richarlison? Is he back on the
Exactly.
bench? We've seen a lot of players that go to teams like Barcelona, like Coutinho.
Coutinho
Coutinho
is
was
the perfect
120 million, and after a season they sent him out on loan.
Shipped him off.
Do you know what I mean? And like this is, let's not forget, Richarlison's only 22 years old.
Yeah.
So his best
gotta-
time in football is yet to come.
Exactly. You gotta respect Everton for staying stern in the face of such big money, where they could actually, they're not the biggest club in the world, and that's massive. That's big club money they're going their way. So to say no to keep one of their best players, good on them.
You never
They're
know.
fighting for their
With
positions.
Ancelotti coming in,
Maybe wanna change
the way the structure and all that
Exactly.
of the club and how he wants to go forward.
Nobody's feeder.
That's right.
Good. I'm glad Richarlison stays. I think it's
and sticking on Everton as well. They wanted to sign Everton.
yeah,
The Brazilian.
the Brazilian Everton.
The Brazilian Everton to Everton. So that was bubbling more throughout the start of the transfer window. Kind of died out a little bit. And on deadline day, I think the focus was more on trying to keep Richarlison than getting really anyone in.
Maybe they would have gone for him if they had sold Richarlison.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they would have had the money then, but then I don't think he would have costed a lot anyways.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, where did sign Richarlison from? He cost them 50 mil.
From Watford.
Oh, that's right.
He came from Watford because what's his name? Silva went as
To
manager
Everton.
to win across. And look, at Watford, Richarlison was fantastic, and he was 20 years old. I mean, look, he's had an up and down season, but
he's got time. He's got time.
In Brazil, he's getting his now Brazilian caps. He's going to play now in the Copa America. If he has a great campaign, I mean,
that 80 million,
that could
look like a bargain.
Yeah, that could look like not even that. There could be teams offering more.
Yeah. Well,
You never know.
We'll see how that plays out.
I don't know. I mean, look, Chelsea are the team that should have, in my opinion, made a lot more moves in this transfer window.
Considering they had the ban.
And then the first thing we said.
Why appeal it?
Yeah, like that's right. Like the first thing we said, you went through the whole process of appealing it, and I mean, like you would have had to miss out this transfer window anyways. It looks like they did it to themselves.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much like Tottenham when Tottenham puts a transfer ban on themselves because they go out, they buy anyone. But it's an interesting one because even Barca after Richarlison wasn't going to go there. They were after Willian. There was another thing. So you're looking at more players leaving Chelsea. Giroud, like we spoke about, leaving to go to Inter Milan, didn't go through. Going to speculation, going to Newcastle, even to Spurs, United, all these after him. I mean, like you said, he doesn't really get played. But when you're in a position like Chelsea were in, bring someone in.
Yeah,
you need
somebody.
a little bit of cover.
Well, look, I hope it picks up for Giroud. To be honest, maybe that could be like a new signing because he hasn't.
Like
played.
You said, I think Abraham might be out for a little bit, but then we have after this weekend we do have a 2-week Premier League break, so you might get all the injuries back from there. But I don't know. Who else is who else?
Another one is
obviously PSG. We just spoke about.
Yeah.
No,
they're actually very quiet this transfer window. But what about a lot of speculation about the Arsenal captain Aubameyang leaving. Now, I didn't think he was going to go, and I didn't think it would be a good move to sell him in the first place. And come and gone, he's stayed. What do you think?
Look, if you're Arsenal, you want to keep him because they haven't really had the best season all around. I mean, as a team,
and he scored most of their goals.
He scored most of their goals, and you understand why someone like Barcelona will come in for you. Now, the thing is with me, if Barcelona did put in a bid and these sources and these rumors are legit and they're true, I would have cashed in. Yes, I know he's scoring all your goals. I do think Lacazette, he's been off completely.
Yeah, not his true self. Yeah.
But we do know what he's capable of. If they got the money, 60, 70 million for Aubameyang, maybe even a bit more, 90. There was at a certain time that was the rumor. Why not cash in on a 31-year-old and then use that money to bolster your squad elsewhere? Because you can score goals. You can. There is other players out there for you to get. I mean.
But I think that selling him, I don't think they could replace. I think they can get anyone of his caliber.
But it's not about just replacing him. I mean, I think getting someone like you could say Lacazette is someone that can play that number 9 role.
He can, but he hasn't
Pepe,
been.
Martinelli now has grown into the squad a little bit more. Maybe giving him a bit more time. You never know what could happen. I mean, you need to start bringing through these youngsters. This Aubameyang is 31 years old. I completely understand that he's not at that age where he's at the age now where if you sell him for that much money, you can use it somewhere else. You're not going to get that much money next transfer window for Aubameyang, and if he gets injured or if something happens to him, then forget about his recovery. You just lost out. I mean, they need the money to boast the rest of because the owners.
But I just think if I was an Arsenal fan, I know that the club isn't going to use all that money that they make off him anyways. So then, to me, it's just a loss.
That's another thing as well.
It's just a loss.
So you're right there. The owners look just like the United owners with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
We set 80 million sold Ronaldo. We got in Overton and Michael Owen. Do you know what I mean? And it's crazy. So you could be right.
It's hard, man. I just think if you got a special player, you got to hold on to it for as long as possible. That's my opinion.
This player they're coming 10th. I mean, are you going to get top four with these players, with your fullbacks? Maybe with the players that you brought in now, you never know. But is this a player that's going to take Arsenal to where they used to be for the long term? No, because in a couple of years, his time is kind of up. He's going to be looking to go to these big money, maybe MLS, maybe to these big money. Because, you know, Aubameyang's that type of that fancy type of player.
Yeah, the flashy
dude. Yeah, the flashy player. So, like, I don't know. Arsenal, they did make some moves. Barcelona didn't really make anything. I think they made like
they signed someone today.
Some small signings, nothing major.
Yeah. But, which I think is good too, because you don't want to ruin someone's career just for a replacement for 2 months. You know,
that's right. And look, Liverpool didn't really make any signings.
Just Minamino a couple of weeks ago, and that's it.
A couple of weeks in December before Christmas. Not really. I mean, look, it looks like they're going to win the league. They're champions of Europe as it stands at the moment. They're playing some good football.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, that's interesting. Another window has closed, and let's be honest. The more rumors, speculations are going to continue on to the next transfer window. And guys, we'll make sure we'll keep you updated with any sort of moves. Probably the next transfers, we're going to hear more about the managers than players at the moment.
Just wait for the Pogba ones.
Yeah, wait.
Pogba will be the first one.
Pogba one, as soon as he comes back, there's a new rumor coming out. But guys, look, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Keep in touch with all the football news, our previews, reviews, fantasy Premier League videos. What else do we got? We got some rivalry videos, boot reviews, product reviews. Everything's coming out.
We're branching out.
This season. We're gonna link up with some of the other channels as well.
And unfortunately, you'll be seeing more of us. You know.
Well, it could be a good thing too. Yeah. But guys, look, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, share the video, leave all your comments below. Another transfer window done.
That's it.
Thanks for watching this whole transfer saga, this whole transfer window.
It's all over.
Videos. It's not. We'll be back. The moves are over. The window's shut. And Seba, thanks for joining me along this transfer window ride.
That's it.
I mean.
Now let's watch some football.
You reckon?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. There'll be more rumours. Guys, thanks again from us here at the Football Capital. We'll catch you next time.